Hey everybody, welcome to Lahore's Lounge, and I'm your host, Miss Jessica Lahore. And today in history, Mitch McConnell freezes in front of the press again, just like this, with nothing to say, per usual. But enough about him. I'm so excited to welcome extra special guest, friend, and Taylor Swift fanatic Sara Grossman into the Lahore's Lounge. So grab a drink, take a seat, and buckle up as we welcome Sara Grossman into the Lahore's Lounge. All right, everybody, we are back in Lahore's Lounge, and I'm really excited to have Miss Sara Grossman with me. Hi, Sara.
Hi, I'm stoked to be here too.
I am so happy that you said yes to this. We've obviously upgraded the lounge, and I wanted to bring some of my favorite people, and you're one of them. So thank you for being part of this today.
I'm super excited to be here, and all of this is just
chaotic and wonderful at the same time.
Yes, it's gorgeous. It's gorgeous.
One thing that I really love about you, Sara.
You just got so excited.
Yeah, so excited. Sara, one of the things that I love about you is one thing that we have in common is we are very on-the-go people. We find time to do everything, but you are very busy.
Me?
You are very...
You!
No, and that's coming from a busy bitch as well. Have you always been this way where you find new things to get involved in or just balance so much in your life? Like, has this always been you?
So here's the thing. I'm a Gemini. And I get very bored very easily. So it has always been natural throughout my entire career, and that's been about 15 years at this point. Yeah. Oh, it's been about 15 years at this point.
Oh my gosh.
But yes, I have always had my hands in half a dozen different projects at once. That's just how I operate. And, you know, it's different from season to season. I always make the joke that people really only remember me during Q2 leading up to Pride.
Quarter two.
So hire me besides in Q2. But yeah, so I get to also then travel the second half of the year, which is it's pretty cool.
Absolutely, and you kind of get to adventure a little bit more in the second half of the year.
Absolutely.
You even said that you dive into so many different projects. You are very multifaceted with what you're doing. You're president now of a fabulous nonprofit organization, which we'll touch on in a little bit. You are a community leader, okay?
Oh, come on.
Advocate against gun violence.
Yes.
And then you find time to constantly go and support friends and do the jobs that you do. So my question is, with the Dru Project, that was a weird transition to that, but with the Dru Project, you recently became president.
I did, yes. For those of you who don't know, the Dru Project is the nonprofit that I helped start shortly after losing my best friend from college, Drew Linehan, at the Pulse nightclub shooting. And as you know, while Drew was alive, he was a huge proponent of safe spaces for queer youth. And so that's what we decided to do with his legacy. We give out scholarships to LGBTQ youth going to college, trade school, and grad school, as well as give out grants to gay-straight alliances and provide them with curriculum.
And you've given out over
$200,000 since the shooting. Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
That's incredible.
Thank you.
You've also written like the #1 GSA handbook.
Yes, we have the most comprehensive Gay Straight Alliance guide that is free to download on our website. And it's in the process of currently being edited to be more intersectional and inclusive as well.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. So there's like so many different parts to the Dru Project as a whole, and obviously since then it has changed and grown over the course of the years. It is now a recognized 501c3.
Yes.
And so where do you see the Dru Project going from here? Like, what's next? What is the next big step for you all as an organization?
Oh gosh. Well, now that I've stepped up to be president, I'm hoping to be in a lot more places. As you know, we were founded in Florida, and right now with the way that politics are going, we are pretty much unable to officially be in schools there. So we're moving our priority out here to Colorado, as well as moving fundraising priority states instead of Florida, because unfortunately they've made it too difficult. I mean, and so Colorado, California, New York, and Texas right now. where we have board officers and alum who are looking to support the work that we do and bring us into their businesses, to their schools, into their communities.
Is there a future to think about the Dru Project having like a hub in every state?
That's the ultimate goal.
I know that's so far, but already 4 different states, and that's incredible.
Yeah, that's the dream. If I could get us fully funded to a place where we could have a full staff, past just our board of directors, that would definitely be the dream, and we could accomplish that goal of being in every state.
I think that that's entirely possible down the road. We're going to post all the Dru Project link information so that people can donate directly if they're watching this as well. And make sure to follow them because their events are absolutely fabulous. Now, before you became president, you were a part of the board and of the Dru Project. And with your skill set of being the code marketing owner, you kind of take what you know in code marketing and throw it into everything else that you do. How did code marketing start?
So I actually started code marketing about 5 years ago. Right after the Pulse nightclub shooting, at the time I was doing full-time freelance work. Okay. I was doing exactly what I'm doing now. And I felt at the time that I needed to do something a bit more meaningful with my time and be in full-time advocacy. And so I got a job with the Matthew Shepard Foundation and was working for them for about 3 years, helping get out the word about hate crimes and hate crime legislation and keeping Matthew's spirit alive. I will always say there is nobody who I could have learned better to honor Dru from than Judy Shepard, who had been doing that at this point 25 years for Matthew. And so that job was a saving grace for me. I learned so much about what it meant to be a better advocate, and I did the job. Unfortunately, after 3 years of working in hate crime advocacy work under the Trump administration, I was zapped, just completely burnt out, exhausted. My heart was broken, and I needed to move on. And so I decided to take all of the skills that I had honed over the last decade, spanning from social media marketing to branding to PR to publicity to speech writing even.
In the last 3 years that you did stuff with the Matthew Shepard Foundation at that point.
Right, exactly. And I moved all of that into things that I could offer through code marketing.
It's incredible, and you focus, and you will work with anybody, but you really do focus on helping queer entrepreneurs and queer businesses, although you open services to everybody. And have you grown in code marketing? When I said that you're busy earlier, that's so true, but you get some amazing clients. One that I want to highlight, Melissa Rivers, is the coolest thing ever.
Yeah.
What's it like working with her?
So Melissa Rivers is so different from Joan, in the way that she's a lot.
Oh, she doesn't talk shit to you on the.
No, I mean we love to talk shit. Let's her core audience is Jewish mothers and gay men, and so I was like, "Hi, I'm here." Hi, I'm here. But working with her and her marketing team is really, really cool. We get to think up interesting things similar to what you do on your YouTube channel. We make her try recipes. We make her...
she just signs up for whatever you got for them.
Yeah, basically.
Recipes, what are some things that you've made her or just surprised her with?
So one of the things that Melissa always jokes about, and it's not just a joke, it's the truth, is she can't cook. And so one episode was how to boil an egg.
And how did that go?
It went fine. It was fine. It was fine. It was boiled. It was so usually it's like a margarita or Dolly Parton's cake mix.
Oh my god, I did Dolly Parton's cake mix.
Right.
It's like step by step, easy to do it.
Right, exactly. Or like pigs in a blanket for Super Bowl. And yeah, so she also has a podcast. Okay. And has all kinds of interesting reality television stars on it all the time, and she's a great interviewer. And so. How
long have you been working with her now?
About 2.5 years.
It's so amazing.
Yeah, she's very kind.
You know, we talk about the rapport. We've mentioned, 5 years for code marketing and 3 years of Matthew Shepard Foundation. You've kept yourself busy. I keep bringing up busy because how in the world do you find time, on top of everything that you're doing, to write a children's book? Can we talk about that for a second? Because that's coming out. Yes. Well, I don't know when this is going to air, but it's going to be coming out soon. And how do you find the time to even do this?
So, Schnauzer in a Sweater Vest is the name of the children's book that's coming out in December, and it's about my dog Baxter, the sweetest little boy, and his pack of different dog friends as they go to the Pride Parade with mommies. And there are dogs with sharp ears, there are dogs with floppy ears, there are dogs who are fast, slow. It's really a look at intersectionality. And kindness and acceptance of, full diversity of community. So cool. It's like our friend group. And so the time that I found to do it, I had been thinking about the phrase Schnauzer in a sweater vest for probably a decade. Oh, wow. Because I had met a Schnauzer that was wearing a sweater vest, and I was like, that's so cute, but weird for Florida.
Florida, the poor Schnauzer.
That poor Schnauzer. But my Schnauzer here loves a good sweater vest, especially during the wintertime. And I had been thinking about it and manifesting it for a decade, literally a decade. And I had a nightmare client that I fired one day, and the next day I wrote the book. Wow. Because so much of my energy and creativity was being...
Let's talk about putting your frustrations into something into art.
Yes,
into art.
Yes,
oh my gosh.
Yes.
So you wrote it in a day.
I wrote it in a day.
Picked up.
Then I spent a couple of months pitching publishers and finding my illustrator, and we're off to the races right now. It's currently being edited, and I had to draw out the storyboard, which nobody wants to see because I can't draw. It's a lot of blobs with names. And I sent it to the illustrator, and I was like, here you go, make it beautiful. So fingers crossed.
Well, I can't wait till it comes out. I definitely need a copy signed if I can.
100%.
I just think that's so phenomenal. People are having kids and doing all things, and then you write a book.
Well, it's lucrative, right? All of my friends have children, and they want to support me.
Oh!
Don't ya?
And if you have a dog too, you want to support.
Exactly.
You want to be friends with Baxter.
Exactly. I have intentions of him having a theme song, a sticker book, the whole nine, and so it's going to be
we'll put a photo of Baxter.
Right
He's
here.
so cute.
The Baxter verse.
Sarah, to kind of just change directions here, to move on with the show, I have one final question for you. Sure. And it's my favorite question to ask all of my guests. And it's, I know you, and that's a privilege that I get to know a little bit about you and your family and your relationships and stuff like that. But what was little Sara like growing up? If you could describe what little Sara was like.
I will also share a photo to pop up right here. My mom had a camera in my face since I was born, essentially. So there's plenty of content. Little Sara was a horse girl.
A horse girl!
Not just that I collected horse figurines, I was also an equestrian. I had horse wallpaper. One might say maybe it was a special interest. Who could know? But I was horse obsessed.
Would you ever go back?
Oh, I love horseback riding. We should do that.
We should really do that.
For Jessica tries.
Jessica tries horseback. Let's do it.
I'm down.
Oh my gosh.
Absolutely. Horses are such sweet, kind, calming animals. They're not scared. They're not scary either. I was really precocious as a child, as you might imagine. I had a lot to say.
You did.
I did.
Some things carry with you.
Yes, things carry into adulthood for sure. I would say that the number one thing to know about me via little Sara is when the tooth fairy came.
Not where I thought you were going to start that sentence. I was not. Okay, when the tooth fairy came.
When the tooth fairy came, she left, bless my mother. So whimsical. She left a trail of glitter from my door to my bed. And
that's real fun.
It's adorable. I would block off the trail of glitter and not give a shit about the money under my pillow. All I cared about was that the glitter stayed, and I had proof that the...
And you just kept it for as long as you could?
Yeah, until it was time to vacuum.
That's so cute.
Yeah.
And you still love reflective, beautiful fairy tale things.
I've been very consistent since I was a youth.
Since a youth.
Since a
Oh my
youth.
gosh, since a youth. Wow. I knew some of that, but I love the Tooth Fairy story.
Yeah.
I really do.
Yeah.
Okay, my dear, it's time to kind of break and shake things up
Okay,
in the lounge.
okay.
So we're going to do an activity together.
Okay. Excellent.
As you may know, audience members, as we know each other, we partake in the cannabis, but we're not partaking in this game. We're playing Stoner Bee. Like spelling bee.
Okay,
But these
okay.
are all weed topics, okay? So
Great.
round number 1 are weed devices.
Oh, excellent.
Round number 2 are strains. And round number 3 are compound names, okay? That's in weed. We're each going to get a whiteboard.
Excellent.
We are going to be told a word that we have to spell. And we have to do it to the best of our ability.
I
Now,
have
I'm not good at spelling.
I have childhood trauma around the second grade spelling bee. I made it to like the final round, and I was so ballsy when given the word heel that I didn't ask which heel it was, and I spelled the wrong heel. So maybe this will be my redemption
This could
round.
be your redemption.
Yes. Okay. I'm a great speller now, so watch out.
I'm a terrible speller, so
Perfect.
this is going to be interesting.
Perfect.
I don't know what these words are either, but this is how many slots there are when we're told the word, in case we need to know how many letters we're using.
Okay. So it's a 5-letter word.
It's a 5-letter word for this first one. What is it?
It's torch.
The Stoner Bee. Okay, so turn around. Torch, Torch, ding, ding, ding. If we get it wrong, we will be told. We'll just have a big so that is good. That's round 1. So this next word is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7.
letters.
So the word is ashtray.
Oh. Okay, ready? And boom. Ashtray.
Correct for both.
Ding ding ding.
Ding, ding, ding. Yay! Okay, erase. We're still on devices.
We're doing a great job.
So far, so good.
Yeah.
I think this is the only round that I'll
These
do
are
well
things
on,
that you know how to
'cause
spell
this is round
because
1, it's
they're
the easy one.
things you use.
So this is many letters.
Oh.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15 letters.
This is a 2-letter.
Two
word.
word. Okay.
Okay.
So the word is cannabis grinder.
This is where I fail.
Now it's not grinder as in the app,
No.
but grinder as in for your weed.
Right. Okay. Here we go. Cannabis grinder. Is that correct? Oh my gosh, I did it!
Yay!
You have
Ding, ding,
great
ding.
handwriting too.
Thank you.
Okay, so that was round
So,
1. We each have 3
nailed it.
points. Nicely done. Okay. Next one. These are all strains that we have to
Okay.
spell. Okay.
So the first one is Barack Obama.
Oh, shit.
Well, we'll hope for the best.
Okay, ready and go.
Oh.
Oh, I said, oh, Bubba. And it is, just 1, no H. You were correct. I failed. But you got it right. You're now 1 point ahead. Not me for forgetting how to spell Barack. Oh my gosh.
You spelled it right, didn't you?
I did.
Oh, okay. See?
But in my mind, I was like, oh my gosh, I should know this.
I've never tried that one. I guess I have to.
Okay, the second one is banana star dog.
That sounds great too.
What? Stardog?
Uh-huh.
All right, ready and go. Oh,
Oh, Sarah got you.
Yeah.
Is it dog?
Dog.
Oh my gosh.
Press it so you can see the spelling of it.
Oh,
I don't.
W.
You know what? I don't know.
That was a trick one.
I don't know how I intuited that.
I should have known better.
I feel like a lot of weed strains spell it that way specifically that I've seen, not the.
I did see you thinking, and you were like, "Wait."
Yeah.
Oh, you're up by 2. Okay. Our last strain.
Okay, it's psycho crack.
I haven't tried that one either. What are all of these newfangled strains?
This one sounds rough.
Intense.
This one sounds intense for sure.
But also, like, give it to me. Ready?
All right, psycho crack. Yeah! Ding, 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 ding. All right.
Sweet but psycho.
Oh, she's sweet but a psycho crack, a sweet and a psycho crack. At night she screams.
Mama.
Okay.
All right. Awesome.
Last round, and this is going to be compound names.
Oh boy.
Names of the
Science.
compound science in the
Science.
weed.
Oh.
I cannot say them, so you're gonna have to listen to them on
Okay.
the book. I will play it 3 times or how many.
Hashish.
Oh.
Hashish. Hashish.
Fun fact, you can only, like, in Israel, this is all they smoke.
Really?
Yeah. Little too much for my,
Okay, let's try this one. I think this is too many letters. Hashish.
You spelled it like sheesh.
Sheesh. Oh, dang it. Did you get it right?
Did I?
You did.
L'chaim.
Oh my gosh. I should have kept my H. You were kicking my ass.
It's okay, it's a cute ass.
Okay. All right, what's the next one?
This is the next one.
Caprol.
Excuse me?
Caprol.
Camphorol.
Caprol.
Camphorol?
Camphorol.
I've never heard this. Okay.
Oh. You've gotten them all right so far.
This, I don't think I'm gonna get this one
Okay,
right.
ready and go. What did you say? You said Camp Farrell, and I said Camp Forel. It is KAEMPFEROL.
What's the definition of that?
I have to look for it because I.
It's just in the weed. I don't know. Oh my gosh.
I've
Come
never
on.
heard of
compounds.
I've never heard of that before.
Stoner bee.
Sheesh.
All right.
Hashish.
Hashish. Hashish. Okay, this is the last one. The last
Boy.
compound.
There are a lot of letters.
Okay.
Ready?
Tetrahydrocannabinol.
That's all.
Tetrahydrocannabinol.
Tetra.
Tetrahydrocannabinol.
Hydra. Cannabinable.
Tetrahydrocannabinol.
Tetrahydrocannabinol.
Tetrahydrocannabinol. Tetrahydrocannabinol.
You know, I can spell pneumono ultra microscopic volcanosiliconiosis, and I don't think I can
Okay.
spell tetrahydrocannabinol.
What did you say?
Oh.
I said TETRAYHRA. You said O. I said A. And then cannibal. We said the same, but you said O. I said A. And you should did two N's.
I think Sarah's is right.
Of course it is.
Sacre
If you
bleu.
got it right, you got everything. This is your redemption. TETRAHYDROCANNABINOL. Ah! Tetrahydrocannabinol. Oh my gosh.
Second grade
This
Sarah
is
is so pleased.
this is your redemption. You got every single one right. Ding ding ding. We have a winner. You won the stoner bee.
Yes.
Congratulations.
My parents would be so proud.
Oh my gosh. Call your mother. Call your mother.
Karen.
Oh my gosh. I'm on Jessica LaHorse show right now.
I need to let you know something.
Oh my gosh. That
Wow.
was so good. Sarah,
Wow.
really,
Wow.
really great job.
I feel like accomplished.
You should. I'm
you.
impressed as hell.
Thank you. A little turned on too.
Oh, I'm always turned on. Oh my god, I had Debbie Shear here last week and she's like, I don't really wear bras like this, but I wore my push-up one for you. And
That's funny.
Just a little
Booby.
She was so funny.
That's hilarious.
This is going wonderful. We're gonna go into the next segment. Are you ready?
I am so ready.
Okay, so this next segment is called Let's Have a Jess Talk. We have this Rubik's Cube.
Excellent.
Thank you.
Bum, bum, bum.
Oh, they're all in there. And you're gonna reach in. I'm gonna do one. You're gonna do two.
Okay.
We have 3 topics.
Let me lower this.
And we're just going to talk about them until we believe the conversation is done. We can say as little or as much as we'd like to
Okay.
about the thing, and each one is different.
You and I?
Yes.
This is going to be a 3-hour episode.
You think so?
Oh, okay.
You think so?
Okay,
Well,
okay.
We'll
I
know.
might-
We'll know when.
we'll know more.
Unless we get heated. If there's like something about like defending T Swift, I don't know how to help in that case.
That's okay, I do.
All right, ready? Go ahead and reach in. What's the topic?
Candy.
Candy. Okay.
Excellent, okay.
Anything to do with candy?
So, I can start us off
Okay.
by asking you. What's your favorite Movie theater candy.
Definitely threw me off there for a second. See, this is hard because I'm such a salty, over a sweet person, and when I want candy, it's usually because somebody else has it, and I'm like, I just want a couple, but I don't want to like buy a bag for myself.
Sure.
If I'm getting something at the movie theater, it's usually a sour candy.
Okay.
I love sour candies,
Okay.
gummies.
Okay.
I don't like hard candy. I'm always worried I'm gonna break my teeth. I'm always worried about breaking my
Very
teeth.
expensive.
So, right? Yeah, that's kind of like where I go for the movies.
Okay. Now, outside of the movies.
Like a 7-Eleven.
Yeah, you're like high at 2 a.m., you're stumbling in, you want a hot dog, and
See,
I know
she
you.
knew the hot
I know
dog.
you. I know you.
Usually it's like it's usually chocolate, like a Butterfinger or a Snickers or a Twix. Ugh, I do love a Twix, but I get weird chocolate cravings. I'm not a big chocolate candy
once a
person.
month.
Well, no, like once every couple of months. It's really that few and far in between.
alright.
Like I said, I'd rather eat 30 bags of chips, but candy, very few. Okay, now same question back. So, what's your movie theater go-to? Are you a chocolate versus gummy? Like, what's your stance?
one of each.
One of each. Oh, okay.
This might be controversial because I feel like not a lot of people like them, but Bunch of Crunch.
Bunch of Crunch.
I love Bunch of Crunch.
What is Bunch of Crunch?
It's like the little like balls of Crunch Bar.
Yeah, those are.
The baby Crunch bars. Those are great in the
it's a
movie.
great texture.
It's true.
And Sour Patch Kids. Yeah, or the watermelons.
When it comes to candy, there's some candies I don't understand why people like. Peanuts. Like the
anything
foam,
with a
styrofoam peanut things.
What?
Licorice. Black licorice. Candy corn.
Peeps.
Peeps. Can't do peeps.
Although a friend of mine every April makes peep dioramas, like sets up like.
I thought you were gonna say diarrhea. I thought you were gonna say peep diarrhea.
Yeah,
And I was like,
and suddenly she said the secret word, diarrhea.
homemade.
Wow. It's like Pee Wee Herman all over again for the secret word. Rest in
I
peace.
brought my jiggly titties too.
Same.
Peep diarrhea.
So it's a peep diorama, but yeah, so Bunch of Crunch and sour candy is usually where I go. Yeah.
I'm gonna pick the next one.
Yeah. Oh, that's all.
That's all.
Okay. Okay.
Do you have more to say?
Well, one more thing.
You're like, damn, okay.
While we're talking about baby Sarah, child Sarah.
Yes.
My brother's bar mitzvah theme was candy.
His theme was
His theme was candy.
like Willy Wonka.
Like Willy Wonka.
Damn.
We won't.
Did they go all out?
They went all out, and I didn't get to choose my theme.
What was your theme?
Sarah's World, aka Karen's Black Tie Affair. So I feel as though that's probably why every party I have, I love a good theme that I get to choose.
You choose because you didn't get to choose like your most.
My bat
important
mitzvah,
one?
the most important theme. Anyway, okay, now we can move on.
We had to get that
We
out.
have to get that out, you know, the Jewish New Year soon.
Jewish. Drag kings.
No! No!
This
No.
is the topic for this one. And we're keeping that response in footage.
Okay.
Tell me.
I have a few friends who are drag kings, and so this is not about their
You're gonna
drag.
get us both canceled.
I am going. Here's the thing. Masculinity isn't entertaining.
Damn.
It just toxic masculinity, the fuck boy, like
What about drag kings that aren't the fuckboy?
I love campy drag kings.
Can't be.
love-
What about suave? Let's not.
Love some suave. Like we've had some really good suave drag kings at our event in Los Angeles. Gun violence is a drag. But I think the trope that a lot of drag kings fall into is like just this like masculinity.
I never thought of it from that perspective. So it's really just about the persona that the king might have, not necessarily the
That is-
king of as a whole.
Correct.
Interesting.
Yeah. Because I think for a lot of people who have maybe been sexually assaulted by men, you know, that kind of thing just isn't entertaining. And then I know a lot of people who love that kind of drag, and it's valid. It's just not for me. Just like
That's such
yeah.
an interesting perception
Yeah.
or take on that.
Yeah.
Not what I thought we were going to go with.
Yeah.
I have never thought of it that way.
Yeah.
Ever.
Yeah.
I really, really enjoy drag king entertainers. I think that I hold them to the same standard as drag queen entertainers. As long as you're entertaining, I don't really care
Yeah.
what you're wearing or how you're doing it. But
Yeah.
I get entertainment subjective. But if I'm not enjoying what you're putting on the stage,
Yeah.
and that goes for anybody, drag kings included, then I'm not going to enjoy that.
Right,
I don't
right.
I get that. Because I really, really love the idea of like the full transformation. I love seeing a drag king that can really take
Yes,
me out
yes.
into a whole different characterization. Really love performances, but like I said, I hold that to the same standard as my queens.
Sure.
In the same case, I think that if I were to say anything controversial to join you with my opinion, I would say that the push to find more spaces. I feel like there's a lot of talk, and I think the conversation needs to happen. Kings
Yes.
are very vocal about not being paid correctly, not getting gigs as much as queens, not being promoted the same way, not getting compensated, whatever it is. And I completely agree with that. I think there's
Yes.
ways to have conversations like that, but I don't think that it's effective change. And I think that would be the only argument that I have is a lot of my king friends or my colleagues in the scene. What I would love to see the approach of is being like, well, we're going to make spaces, and some have spaces in these bars and venues. I'm going to make my own rules, and I'm going to make this happen kind
Yeah,
of thing.
yeah.
Because it seems impossible to fight with a brick wall of a booker that just can't see the value in your art.
Absolutely.
And that's so frustrating.
And why
with
would you
any-
want to work with them at that point
any
anyway?
chance.
Yeah.
So I think that would be the thing is like, yes, have the conversation online, put out your opinions, but that has to come with the work with
Yes,
anything that you're
yes.
trying to fight to make change
Right.
for.
Yeah, you need to have a plan.
Yeah,
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
Next topic?
Next topic.
All right, last one. You're going to pick it.
Okay, here we go. And we have, you're in a store of your choice and you can only grab one item. What is that item and why? So whose choice? Is it my store or your store?
I'm going to pick the store for you.
Okay.
And you're going to pick the store for me, and we have to come up with an item from that store.
Okay.
So I'm going to pick Dick's Sporting Goods for you. You are trapped in Dick's Sporting Goods, and you have to take one item that isn't the money or the register.
A trick question. Okay. In Dick's Sporting Goods. So I have some follow-up questions to make this more specific.
I'm happy to help.
So what season is it?
Fall.
Interesting. Well, if I were in Dick's Sporting Goods in the fall, I most likely would be purchasing an Alabama football t-shirt.
Okay.
Roll Tide. You don't know what that means?
Sure
That's
don't.
fine.
Sure don't.
Yeehaw! I lived in Alabama for a stitch and dated somebody from Alabama during the years that this particular team won national championship after national championship. So I was indoctrinated.
Oh, you became a fan real quick.
And they fed me buffalo wings.
Oh,
so like
anyone that feeds wings,
yeah.
golden.
Right, precisely.
Okay, so
Okay.
an Alabama t-shirt, yeehaw,
Yeah, for the games on Saturday.
for the games on Saturdays. What store am I trapped in?
You are trapped in.
I don't think it says trapped, does it?
No,
I'm just in a store. But I feel trapped.
But we both feel trapped.
Trapped and attacked.
You are trapped inside of an art supply store.
Ooh.
Not makeup, but art supply.
Art supply store. What is the one thing? What item am I grabbing in the art supply store? I'm going to grab. I would love to say like fabric. I don't know if that counts as art, but I wouldn't do anything with it, so that's a really bad answer. I would buy it
so
and it
don't
would
grab
just
that.
sit in the basement. What would I grab? I would grab the biggest picture frame, like multiple picture frame, like collage, like stick on the wall. Because I really need one, and I have all these photos I want to put shit in, but I can't get to the art supply store because I'm too busy. So if I could be trapped in one or in one, and I get to take one with me, it'd be the multiple doohickey picture frame.
Good to know. Well, our half birthday is coming up soon.
It is. We really need to celebrate.
So I will. I'll get you one of those frames and fill it with photos of us.
Thank you. A very, very happy birthday to us. Oh my gosh, love it. So that was Let's Have a Just Talk. That went really,
Okay.
really well. Nice
Excellent.
and easy.
Yeah.
Okay. This last segment is not last segment. We're gonna take a le break. Is it le break? We're gonna keep the camera rolling.
Okay.
No, none of the sound matters. We can stretch, get some water, but we have whatever's in here that we get to do. So our first week, me and Joe had to chisel out dinosaurs and gemstones from. That's my dinosaur. Last week, me and Debbie, and as me and Debbie, it was really just me, and she watched me do it, that Lego thing, because she doesn't like crafting. So we'll see what we get.
Oh boy, this
I
is
don't
very
know.
exciting. I love a good surprise.
We have
What is it?
clay cracking design guide. Oh my gosh.
Oh.
Bag of, this looks like Coke. Just a big bag of Coke.
I kept my mouth shut. I did. That was good.
Oh my gosh.
Oh. So there's an ashtray.
Ah!
Yay!
We get a joint for the break.
Lucky us.
And
It's a cute ashtray.
these are what we
Gorgeous.
made. And they will dry to crack at another time. And I got some of that crap on my fucking tights, motherfucker. And we're back. Oh my gosh, Sarah, that was so much fun.
Yes,
Thank
it
you for
was.
taking a little break with me.
I love a little break.
We're gonna close out the show with one final activity. I'm really stoked about this because it's called Lend Me a Hand.
Okay.
We're both gonna do this together,
Okay.
and we're going to be taped to tiny hands. We are going to get a puzzle that we have to put together. It's like a 20-piece puzzle. 48-piece puzzle that we have to try to put together in the best that we can in
Like
3
a
minutes.
jigsaw puzzle?
Yes,
I can't
with
even do
tiny
those with
hands.
regular hands.
So
Like-
we're gonna see how we do.
Okay.
And we're gonna see who can complete the most of their puzzle.
Okay. Tiny hands it is.
Okay, Sarah, we have dumped out 2 48 puzzle pieces. We're gonna have 3 minutes to do as much as we can.
Oh, boy.
Okay, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Are we ready for the timer? Mm-hmm. Okay. Go. Okay. I guess maybe you shouldn't play music because we're gonna try to talk.
Over it, yeah.
I'm gonna distract you.
You always
I have to bring it to the edge to flip it. Like
Yeah, so you're copying my
I'm looking for all the edges, and I feel like you're stealing my
God,
strategy
I
right
love
now.
edging. What?
Oh my god. I'm gonna be lucky if I can
And that-
get one.
Neither a bottom nor a top, but an edge.
Maybe we should have put them all facing up.
Coulda, woulda, shoulda, baby. Yeah, this is gonna take more than 3 minutes, I think. Or is it a game of who can flip them all over first?
It's very much changing into that. You want to change it to that?
Yeah.
Okay, whoever can flip them the most over.
Dun, 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 dun,
We have to change the rules. How much time do we have?
You have 2 minutes.
Oh,
minutes.
wow.
Okay, well, if you get them flipped all over, try to build some.
Okay. I'll try. No promises, but I'll try.
I'm trying to do. God damn it.
This is,
I'm having my hand the wrong way, that's why.
oh, sure.
You should have painted your
I
stuff
should have
with
pinned
this.
the nails.
La wrong la hand. So how are we gonna tell the winner by like counting how many are left?
Unflipped,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Unflipped, yeah.
Okay. I love this. I love making rules with you.
My rules.
we
my
love
show.
games.
We realized
Your
that I can't even get them flipped over enough to put two pieces together.
Oh.
And they have to be on the table.
I'm gonna
You have to pick them up with your baby hand.
the baby hands. Okay, honestly, we should.
That's your card.
Huh, interesting. You also have to pick it up with your baby hands.
I did, motherfucker. Look at
You're good at what you do.
One
Wait.
minute.
What? 1 minute?
Yep.
Oh shit.
Oh,
30 seconds.
30 seconds.
I think. Oh no, there's one more.
3, 2, 1. Put your hands down.
Did we both do it?
We both did it.
We both did it!
Seconds to
Wow.
yeah, oh my god.
A true competitor, Jessica Lahore.
Oh my gosh, this was so much fun. Oh my gosh, Sarah, I had the best time with you today. Thank you so much for joining me. Did you have a good time?
I had the best time. 10 out of 10, no notes. I would love to come back whenever you would love to have.
Oh my god,
This
you'll be
was
back.
a blast.
We still have to crackle together, okay?
Yes.
Part 2. Stick around for the crackling.
Can't wait.
Can you tell the fine friends where they can find you?
Sure. On Instagram, I'm So Sara Saw. On Twitter or X, I am So Sara Said. On Venmo, I'm So Sara Spent. On LinkedIn, I'm So Sara Linked. And when I was on Tinder, it was So Sara Swiped.
Ooh, that's so good.
It's branding, baby. And you can find the Dru Project online under the DruProject.org everywhere, and Code Marketing as well.
Oh my gosh, friends, we are going to put all of that information in the bio so that you can find Sarah and all the amazing things that she's doing and the Dru Project. And make sure to subscribe to my channel, hit the bell for notifications, and we'll see you next time in the lounge. Bye.
I'm an inattentional whore. Can't help it, bitch. I'm an inattentional whore.